What can I fix you for lunch?
I don't know. Meat and three?
Sounds good to me. Hey, VC, how are ya?
How's it going? Things look a little bit different, and she will tell you why.
Because we're gonna start having a new segment called Meat and Three. We used to have a little podcast radio show that we called Meat and Three.
Yep.
And we both chipped in music for it. A lot of it food related, which kind of goes along with my theme too. My old theme anyway, before I quit using the record player in the kitchen so much.
That and today, so we've got food. We got ginger beer. This is called Cock and Bull.
You're gonna have to open it for me.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
And we have this awesome hummus that my niece makes, and it's pretty freaking amazing. It's called the Hummus People. You can check them out on Facebook. And tonight we're having spicy voodoo jalapeno,
Which is
hummus,
awesome.
and Memphis black bean hummus.
And if you live in Alabama or in Nashville, they sell their hummus at Whole Foods.
Yeah, so this is the first show, so it's rough. And we got the menu up on the board. So today we're having, Horror Hound and recent pickups. Dope.
Delicious.
And so I've got a stack, she's got a stack. And so which one do you want to do first? Horror Hound or pickups?
Let's talk
Recent
about Horror
finds.
Hound. Horror Hound.
Horror Hound.
Yes, let's talk about that first.
Okay, we're in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And we met up with Vintage Owl and Brent Young.
Who are such good friends, love them to death. I
Yeah.
feel like we've known them forever.
In a day.
Yeah, they're just that kind of people.
Yeah, so we all met up and went to Horror Hound, the horror convention. It was in Cincinnati. And had a great time, and it was packed. It was sold out the Saturday we went. And met a lot of cool people. And you get some stuff you want to show?
Yeah,
She will start it off.
I tried to be frugal, which is always kind of a joke at a convention, but I tried. So let me find which pile it is. The only records that we got were from Psychocharger. No, I think those are the only ones we got.
Yeah.
We had a little 45.
The
And
Psychocharger is a horror punk band. And they've been around for a long time. I'm sure a lot of you have probably heard of them. They're great. And super nice guys. They talk to us forever.
And this one has I Kissed the Joker and the Batman theme on it. And this other one,
Yeah,
I think they said the lead singer, it was his wife who was like 8.5 months pregnant, and they put her in a baby swimming pool and poured fake blood on her. And
I mean, because that's what you do.
yeah, especially if your husband is the lead singer. But they said that they were trying to take the banner of the Cramps and carry it forward. So that's pretty big shoes to fill, or a pretty.
Oh, they're good.
That's serious.
I would put them. I always say the Cramps, and I was saying that to them, but I would think more Misfit-ish. They're more like the Misfits, like a little heavier punk. But yeah, this is cool. This is it's on red vinyl.
Pretty.
Pretty.
Colors.
And so, yeah, go ahead.
But they were awesome. They're really cool folks. And they were having a show later that night, but we knew we would be hitting the road before then. So then the other things I got at Horror Hound Convention, I got a really cool Mars Attacks little bag, because I love that movie. And I got some earrings that I knew I would never find anywhere else. And they have the logo for the stuff on it. And maybe I can take a picture and put that a little closer up
Yeah,
to
we'll do
the
some
camera later.
close-ups of it.
But I love that movie. Good cheesy fun. Perfect for Horror Hound. perfect for my head.
Yep.
So that was pretty much what I got at Horror Hound. I know you got a boatload of movies and.
Yeah, I got movies, and I have to say that you know, when you go to a convention and you see the companies there, and you're like, man, I want to support them. And then after I supported them, I was like, man, I should have bought this like online or something, because man, they're pricey. But that's my one little rant. But I got good stuff. If
There's
you've seen,
convention pricing.
yeah, it's convention pricing, I guess, because they know people are there and all happy. And then I'm tearing up this bag of. There we go.
Get into
We
it.
got her. And so yeah, I paid a lot. I got some titles from Vinegar Syndrome, and Synapse Films was there. I got some of that, and
Are you gonna show a video of those?
no, I mean I'll just tell you. I mean I just you know, but I've got some records. But the coolest thing to me was one of my favorite artists. Oh yeah, go ahead. One of my favorite artists, Ghoulish Gary Pullen, was there. And he does, if you probably know him if you've seen his horror artwork, but he's done a lot of soundtracks recently for Waxwork Records. And so I met him, and we got a poster signed, Reanimator poster. He signed it for me. And that's completely freaking awesome. And one of the other guys that's doing a lot of Blu-ray art, he was really cool. You can't get into that, can you?
These are diet chips.
And we got a diet chips. You'll die before you open them. And then we got Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 poster signed by this artist. This is the new edition coming out on Blu-ray. I think in a couple of months. All you guys will know when it's coming out. And so there's that. And I got from Vinegar Syndrome. We should take that outside and blow it up with some dynamite. And I got this awesome Madman poster. Do it.
Maybe some cherry bombs or something. Hey, victory is mine. There.
I got that. There you have it. And so that is sweet.
I love the hand silk screen ones.
Yeah, so
Nerd.
yeah. So that, I mean, Horror Hound it's amazing. There were a lot of people there. Elvira was there. I met Ted White, the fourth Jason from Friday the 13th. And who else? Didn't meet too many people because, man.
They're expensive.
Yeah. Freaking autograph prices are shooting through the roof. And I should do a whole video on this, but back in the day, because I'm old, but back in the day in the 90s, I mean, I met Gunnar Hansen, George Romero, Tom Savini, and all those people, and they were free. So those of you new people who are going to conventions and paying $70, $80, yeah, man, I'm sorry. You're getting kind of ripped. But I guess you got to meet the people, you know? Do we ever get these open?
Yes, I did.
Let's do it. So yeah, now that I've handled the posters, I'm going to eat these and handle
do
records.
that first and then.
Oh, man. All right.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't touch that with chippy hands.
Yeah, don't want to
Just
do
because
that.
that's pretty.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So I've got a bunch of recent pickups, and but this small stack I have is a DVD that came in today, and two big grails that I've really been wanting for a long time, and I'm so freaking happy. I don't even think she's seen them. So the first one up on DVD is The Thrill Killers. Brandon and I have talked about exploitation films so much lately that I'm like, man, I need to just start racking up on them. So I got this like for a super great deal online. There's that. You want to show something?
Oh, my stuff is still Horror Hound Trip.
Okay. And this just came in. It's Tales from the Dark Side from Waxwork Records.
This is really nice packaging.
Yeah, there's the back. And let's see, there's
Might
the
have to do
inside.
some up close pictures for those.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that because the record itself is one of the best looking records I have.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably the best looking record. Look at that.
It's like candy.
Oh, it is a thing.
It's like candy. It's so pretty.
So yeah, this is, I mean, it's like a green, black, murky swirl. I mean, they had different variants for each story in the movie. And so, yeah, we're going kind of fast because we have a lot of stuff. And we may have to break this into 2 parts. Or 3 parts. One show. Each show will be like 5 videos.
No. You
Go
may take care of that while you show the next
go
one?
ahead and show something.
On our way home from Horror Hound, or before we left Cincinnati, we were hanging with Kat and Branton, Vintage Owl and Branton
Yeah.
Young at the Horror Hound event, and then they took us to Everybody's Records, and it was awesome.
It's a great store.
So much fun, and I picked up just a few things. I had to get some 99-cent records because that's what I do. So I got Xavier Cugat, Cha-Cha record, beautiful colors, love it. I also picked up Public Image Limited. Really excited to have this. I think I had this on cassette, but anyway. And then I got this one just as a blind buy, Pharaoh Overlord.
Cool. Oh yeah, turn it the other way. That's over.
And turn it. Oh, it's slightly.
Yeah,
There you go. They've only got like 4 songs on it. So it's kind of, from what I have gathered, maybe a little bit doomy. Yeah. So I have to give it a really good listen because I've only listened to maybe like 30 seconds, and that's not enough to really judge. But that was my blind buy because I always do that too, seems like. The thing I was most excited about finding at Everybody's Records, though, was Music to Moog by. And this is Gershon Kingsley. So excited to find this record. Because I
I gotta stop the camera again. It was like, it messed up. I'm going around. Keep talking.
don't know where it stopped.
It stopped. I was about to show Phantasm, but go show something else.
Okay, so after we finally left Cincinnati, and before we did, we also went to the Gaslight Cafe, Diner, and had awesome burgers. Then we said goodbye to Kat and Branton, and I wish we could have stayed much longer because we were having so much fun, but had to work after the weekend, so we went ahead and hit the road. And on the way home, we stopped at Great Escape, and I got a couple of Mental as Anything records. So I loved them back in the late 80s. And I also got this record because about, how many years ago was it we went to Horror Hound last?
A couple of years.
A couple of years ago we stopped at this Great Escape, and I saw this record. It's called Yoga for Life. And I thought, nah, I'm not going to get that. I don't want to spend $3 on a yoga record. And I thought, if we ever make it back up here, if it's still here, I'll get it. And it was still here, so I got it.
And real quickly, I don't know if the camera's going to cut off again. Phantasm. I know this has been shown a lot recently. Colin Messenhorst just showed it. But it's just the regular black vinyl. And then these are my grails. I don't know, for all of you that listen to the new sci-fi synth movement, people that are making it, there's one called Perturbator, and he does like, I don't know, man, he's just absolutely amazing. But anyway, I found 2 of his records. This one is I Am the Night, and the artwork, we'll have to do close-ups, but the artwork is freaking amazing on these things.
If you like the Drive soundtrack, I think you'd love this.
Yeah, I mean, if you like anything like the score for Blade Runner,
Yeah.
it's huge, like sci-fi influenced, and God, man, I wish I need to just show you like up close, but this one is let's see if I can take these out. This is Terror 404. There's the back. These are freaking, do you ever get those records where you're just like, I don't even know if I want to touch them, I just want to put them up.
You just want to cuddle them.
I just want to cuddle them. And these are definitely them. But I'll take one of these out and show you because, I mean, in the interest of time. But they have like custom sleeve pentagrams on them. And they're just the black vinyl versions. And the others are the same thing, they just have different color pentagrams. That's his thing. So yeah, that's like, I mean, they sound absolutely fantastic. So if anybody, I mean, especially like Roger Coleman, or if anybody like that who really loves synth music, you need to get these before they're gone, because they shoot up in price like super fast. And
Do they sell them? Have you ever seen them in a store?
I've never seen these in a store, and I've only been able to get them online. And if you order from Blood Music, I think it's bloodmusic.com, they're usually gone, but you can still get them on there. So yeah, I was like, I cuddle them. That's what I do.
Just cuddle them and love them.
I just hold them. You know.
The last place we stopped on our way home from our Horror Hound weekend was Mellow Matt's. I love going to thrift stores, so we pulled off. I think he had been asleep in the car, and I thought, I've got to stop for a while and walk around. And I thought, maybe this exit might have a thrift store. So I pulled down the road, and I was like, this looks really familiar. And then the reason it was familiar is because we drove right past Mellow Matt's, and the sticker's up there in the front. Mellow Matt's is a great little record store in Kentucky. And there's the sticker too. We've been there. We went there the last time we went to Horror Hound, and found some great record store day things for really cheap. They were, I would say, probably at the record store's cost by the time we saw them.
Yeah.
But I was really thrilled to have been able to have grabbed some of those record store days at a decent price.
I'm getting chippy hands.
So
I'm going for it. I'm starving.
Here's some of the things I got at Mellow Matt's. I got How to CB, which is essential for listening. I got Taboo, because the cover looked so perfect, and the record did too. And I knew I had a copy of this at home, but this was definitely an upgrade.
Dad, alright, Santa, what does this say? Stone Fire non-crisps. These are Tandoori Spice. Here you go. Let me suck her up with one of these.
Wait, no.
Eat it.
Let me do records first and then I'll eat that. Well, give me a second. Then I got Les Baxter's Young Pops, which is awesome.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Camera failed again, and the battery's going dead. So this may really be a part 1 and 2.
So the last thing I got, well, I told you I had the Les Baxter's Young Pops. So much fun. And then I got Jimmy Smith's The Boss. Really excited to have some Jimmy Smith. And that was all of my pickups. Aside from one last thing, which I'm really super excited to have. Sarah, also from the VC.
Oh yeah.
Sent me
awesome.
a really cute vintage tablecloth from Sweden. I'm so excited to have this. Anyway, that's all my recent pickups, all my fun stuff, records or not. Yeah.
Well, this is the very. There you go. There's some of that. That's awesome.
What's that?
No, I got some.
Ginger beer.
So this is, our battery is dying on the camera because you know, being prepared and all.
Because we talk too much too.
Anyway, this is the very rough first meat and 3.
You can polish it up. Just polish it right up.
I'll just polish it as much as I can. But hey, we just want to say
Thank you for watching.
thanks,
Is that just
man.
what we want to say?
No, just thanks. And hopefully we have a lot planned for this show. A lot we couldn't do because, you know, at first, sometimes you just have to get stuff going. And then after you get stuff going, you're like, oh yeah, well, I mean, now we can actually tweak it. But I'm gonna eat the crap out of these chips and this hummus. And
Enough of this cock and bull.
enough of this cock and bull. Man, thank you guys again.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Cheers.
Highway Patrol, Highway Patrol, Highway Patrol. Well, I'll be alright if I can keep 'em in sight. Highway Patrol.